Kameryn, how would you describe today's first session?
I'd say today was a great first day. A lot of good energy. Everybody flying around. Everybody competing. I just say like you can definitely see this is a better team coming together this year.
How would you compare just your confidence coming into this camp versus last year when it's a little bit newer to you?
I would just say like for me personally, just coming into this camp, knowing the scheme and just playing with this scheme, just knowing like what tools I got around me, it's a great feeling, and it just allows me to play more faster, be more physical, and just be able to fly around and not think as much.
When the pads come on for the first day, and it's obviously not full fit tackle mode, how hard is it to dial it back and stay in that front mode but you're still maintain that physicality?
I mean, it's hard for a coach to tell us we got pads on for the first day and not to just go full speed. But I mean, of course these are our teammates and these are the guys we're gonna go to war with. So if we gotta, you feel me, be smart about how we move, we're gonna do it, because we're not going against each other. So yeah.
When you don't have that ability to go full speed, like you said, how do you see that competitiveness kind of manifest?
I mean, everybody's just taking like mental reps and things like that. Like, just because we're not going full speed doesn't mean we're not taking advantage of what plays being called and what's going on. So everybody still got to lock in and do what they got to do.
Coach Lynn has talked about how much you've learned in terms of football IQ and scheme and all that stuff. Where have you seen the biggest jump?
I'd say honestly, just recognizing what the other side gives me, and just like reading my keys, and honestly just learning the scheme all around, like just being able to be versatile and be able to move.
Anything you did this summer that just helped you kind of handling the scheme in your mind, or like anything that helped you IQ-wise when it came to?
Honestly, I would say spending extra time with my coach and trying to go over the plays, just like making sure I honestly know what the plays is and like what I can do, what stuff, like what extra things I can do to put my teammates or me in a better position, and just understanding the scheme more.
Having a guy.
Was the game come easy to you, looking beyond the field and having that extra time to really learn the scheme and everything?
I'd say it's like I'm still understanding the game and learning it, but right now I ain't that place I want to be. But you gotta set the standard high. So I ain't gonna say I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna continue to learn and just like understand the scheme more. Players gonna keep going, more installs, all that type of stuff. It's just gonna keep going. So I gotta make sure I stay on top of that.
Where's Gard stood out to you maybe most early on?
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Hey, he came in and surprisingly for a younger guy, he showed me some things just from a different position. You feel me? And that's just from being in the film room with him, just watching him play. Like, it's stuff that I pick off of his game and I put it into mine. So that's a great freshman to have around.
What do you see out of the freshman offensive line? Why did you like him?
Oh. That's my dog, man. We work, we talk smack every day, man. Like we working, man. That's another freshman. Keep your eyes on him. That man, he got potential, man. He keeps his head down. He works. I love his energy on the field. Like he talks, man. I love it, man. It's an energy you'll never feel, man.
Having a guy like Jamal, possibly take on multiple guys on the O-line, how much more fun is it for you guys to kind of fly around a little bit? Does it make it a little bit easier?
It's great. I ain't gotta take on no double team or nothing. That's big man like him. That's his job, man. It's great having him around, and he can do a lot of more things than that. So I love having him on the field. So for sure.
When the defensive line as a whole looks like what it does right now, and you talk about the depth, like the coaches mentioned that, what does the competition look like between you guys, how you push each other, and you mentioned kind of taking things from each other?
I'd say everybody for sure is competing like every day. Like I was talking today, like, bro, every day we competing, like this is the standard. Like we set the standard high. We go maintain that standard throughout this whole year. So you got to be a dog. Like you can't. If you're not, you go get left behind, and that's not no good position to be in.